Amsterdam, the latest film from writer-director David O. Russell, is just months away from release. Featuring a stellar cast and an intriguing storyline, there's a lot about it for viewers to look forward to. With an original release of November 4th, it's now been pushed up to another date. What's this? Let's find out. In this video, we'll be discussing this recent change as well as other things we know about the movie. First up, Amsterdam's November release has been pushed up a month back. It's quite rare to see a major studio film being pushed up after originally having decided on a release date. The usual case is the opposite. Movies are delayed by months or even years. Take Spider-Man: Across the Spider-Verse as an example. That film was supposed to be released in 2022 and has been pushed back an entire year to 2023. Similarly, the COVID-19 pandemic also affected several releases in the past 2 years. Denis Villeneuve's Dune, for instance, was delayed an entire year. Now, with Amsterdam, we have an exception. The movie's being pushed up by an entire month. It was initially going to release on the 4th of November, but is now going to hit theaters on the 7th of October. This is a whopping 27-day gap. Next up, what's the film about? 20th Century Studios has described the movie as a fascinating tale that brilliantly weaves historical fact with fiction for a timely cinematic experience. It's set in the year 1930 and follows a group of friends that must uncover a murder plot, with many of them becoming suspects in the murder. Not much else is known about the film's plot other than it is set up as a murder mystery comedy. Burt and Harold are two soldiers who befriend a nurse named Valerie. They form a scheme to protect one another, but end up being involved in a mystery about a man that's murdered, becoming three of the main suspects. The trailer shows just this and all the characters in different outfits. It confirms that the tone of the movie will be a dark comedy, so prepare to have a good laugh while you see dead bodies. Also, who else is in the movie? Amsterdam seems to have a very stellar cast, so we're sure everyone will get to see one of their favorite actors on screen. Christian Bale will star as Burt, one of the friends who becomes a prime suspect in the murder. He's best known for playing Batman in Christopher Nolan's acclaimed trilogy. He's also known for playing Patrick Bateman in American Psycho, and most recently, Gore the God Butcher in MCU's Thor: Love and Thunder. Tenet star John David Washington will be playing the other accused friend, Harold. He's best known for his role as Ricky Jarrett in the HBO comedy show Ballers. He also played Ron Stallworth in Spike Lee's 2018 Oscar-winning film Black Klansman, and this portrayal earned him a Golden Globe and Screen Actors Guild Award nomination. Fans will also see Margot Robbie playing Valerie, the nurse. She's best known for her portrayal of the iconic DC Comics character Harley Quinn in the DCEU films. Her other famous role as the controversial figure skater Tonya Harding in the 2017 biopic I, Tonya earned her an Academy Award nomination for Best Actress. While these are the primary characters, this is not all. There are more well-renowned actors joining too. Audiences will see Chris Rock starring as Milton, Zoe Saldana as Irma, Robert De Niro as Gil, and Anya Taylor-Joy in an undisclosed role. What's more, singer-songwriter Taylor Swift will also have a brief character. How interesting. Plus, will it be playing at any film festivals? Fans who follow film festivals all year round were hoping to see Amsterdam premiere at any of the fall fests, but now that all the lineups have been revealed, we know that 20th Century Studios isn't planning on sending it to any and is aiming for a direct theatrical release instead. Among the fall fests, it was expected to play at Venice, TIFF, or NYFF. Apparently, it didn't show up at any. One of his previous films, Silver Linings Playbook, had its world premiere at TIFF, after which it went on to receive 8 Academy Award nominations. Out of those, it won 1, which happened to be Jennifer Lawrence's first Best Actress win. This year's edition at Toronto seems to be plentiful because it includes some extremely anticipated premieres. The major titles include Sarah Polley's Women Talking, Darren Aronofsky's The Whale, and Sam Mendes' Empire of Light. They will all screen in the high-profile special presentations section that includes the previously announced world premieres of Steven Spielberg's The Fabelmans, Rian Johnson's Knives Out sequel, and Nicholas Stoller's Bros. In addition to these, there are several more. Attendees are going to have a ball at this festival, but Amsterdam unfortunately is nowhere to be found. And what's the problem with David O. Russell? A lot of people seem to be unhappy seeing so many high-profile actors in Amsterdam because of the multiple allegations against the director. Rumors of his bullying behavior first surfaced around the time of his film Three Kings, when George Clooney said the two got into a physical altercation over Russell's on-set conduct. Later, a video of him scolding Lily Tomlin during the filming of I Heart Huckabees went viral. Even Amy Adams admitted in an interview that he made her cry almost daily while shooting American Hustle until co-star Christian Bale stepped in. The most disturbing allegation, however, comes from David's then 19-year-old niece, Nicole Pelican, who in 2011 filed a police report claiming he had sexually assaulted her at a gym in Florida. He later denied Pelican's claims, and as a result of that, the Broward County Sheriff's Office didn't press charges because the assault was not witnessed by police. As the long list of names in the cast makes it clear, there are many actors still more than willing to work with the director, but whether the bad press catches up with him and how much it might impact viewers and awards voters remains to be seen. Let's see what happens. And now for some other related news. First off, Amsterdam star Margot Robbie is joined by Ryan Gosling for Ocean's 11 sequel. Puck News just revealed in their latest newsletter that the studio aims to have Margot and Ryan reunite for an Ocean's 11 prequel, as the actor has accepted an undisclosed leading role. This project was announced in May and will have Jay Roach on board for directing. Not only is this Robbie's reunion with Roach, as the two previously worked on the 2019 film Bombshell, but also with Gosling. The two recently wrapped filming on Greta Gerwig's Barbie, which is arguably one of the most anticipated films for next year. They'll be playing the roles of Barbie and Ken, respectively, and we're excited to see how the film does a modern take on the iconic figure. Sadly, director Steven Soderbergh wasn't consulted for the sequel, but that's probably because he told Warner Brothers years ago that he was done with this franchise, despite Don Cheadle saying earlier this year there might be some talk of another installment. Now, we're excited to see how Roach and the cast make things work. Also, Margot was spotted in Spain celebrating Cara Delevingne's 30th birthday. A few days ago, Robbie was seen celebrating her friend Cara Delevingne's 30th birthday as she enjoyed a lavish yacht party in Formentera. She was spotted having a dip in the water with the others as they partied on the swanky liner docked on the Spanish coast. As she emerged from the water, her white and blue bikini was visible, which contrasted with the ocean. Sienna Miller was also seen with them, who showed off her tan physique in a tiny chocolate brown bikini while soaking up the sun during the boat party. It was just after that they were all seen headed out for dinner as part of the birthday celebration. The actress opted for a natural makeup look there, underneath a stylish pair of sunglasses and dainty gold jewelry. Lastly, Amsterdam star and singer Taylor Swift revealed as almost being part of Twilight. Chris Weitz, the director of the famous Twilight saga New Moon, said he'd turned down Swift's request to appear in the movie. She was one of the many celebrities who wanted to be included in the popular franchise. He said the problem he had with her appearance at the time was that she was already too recognizable, but now he regrets his decision a lot because he says he could have gotten an opportunity to work with her. And he's right, because now that she's one of the most famous musicians in the world, anyone would die to get to do anything with her. Back then, he was all about protecting the project, and he did succeed because the film was largely popular among fans. Still, Weitz can't help but wonder what difference it would have made if Taylor was part of the film. Also, a representative for Swift didn't immediately respond to Yahoo Entertainment's request for comment, but we know that her career has recovered just fine. More than just fine, actually. And that's a wrap for this video. What did you think of the change in Amsterdam's release? And are you looking forward to seeing it? Let us know in the comments below. Do give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell notification for similar videos. See you in the next one.